So I always get started and forget to turn the camera on until I'm well into it. But I wanted to sit down with this journal and just kind of play in it. This is my I don't know, junk journal, I guess, for the month of May, which I just kind of set it up really for not so much junking in as really just kind of playing around and journaling, of course, and keeping some of my, favorite things in here, whether it's paper that I made or some I purchased, some were free downloads that other artists have provided during the stay home, and then things that I've made. So I just started in here. Some of it's, negatives from stickers. And then I've just been journaling, and I have lots of room to journal, but I wanted to kind of play around in here. But, so I've just started this month. There's not a lot going on, just, starting. Just a simple bound. Let's see, I used, what is this, like burlap twine? And then I tied it, and then I put this envelope around it so that the strings are on the inside there. Let's see. There you go. This was an envelope my daughter gave me. She thought I'd really like the pattern, which I do. I just turned it inside out. This was on the inside. And then I've got this little verse here to remind me, this time will pass. So just got that in there, but so there's still lots of room for doing. I've just started, kind of making my own digital paper. These were ledger pages of my grandmother's. This is her name and her handwriting. So I have books of those that I've decided to start scanning in and using. This is junk mail. So the impetus was this. I've been collecting all the junk that has been coming in my house. Obviously this was paper, this isn't junk, but I have bags of things with envelopes and all kinds of junk envelopes, and then of course things I cut out of magazines and packaging, and I've got bags of them here sorted by colors, and as you can see, it's just whatever catches my eye. So I was going to sit down and work in this, and I pulled this bag out because I remembered I had some papers in there that I kind of stopped on. I had made these kind of Franken papers about a year ago, and then one of them I cut up and made tags, and you've probably seen them in my planners, and I've given them to people, but I made several of them, so you can tell all the same kind of colors. So today I went through and I just added some details, which I hadn't, all of this wasn't there. It was just, cut and glued together. And so, because they're really bright and pretty, they're a little too bright for me. I like to kind of vintage everything up more like this. So these will probably get that treatment eventually, but I thought, what am I going to do with them? So I scanned them in the computer so that I could turn them into some digital pages. And my first attempt here was, this is regular paper, and look how faded this is. So I've been playing around with my printer, which is why I'm still not playing around with my crafts. And this is looking a little better, but this is, as you can see, this is premium presentation paper. So it's a little bit sturdier than this one, and but it does print off nicer. So I think I've solved my problem. It's pretty close. I don't know, pretty close to those colors, at least closer than this was. So I'll probably still use this for something. But the perfectionist in me is having trouble cutting this or deciding what to use it for, even though I scanned them. So my challenge to myself is to actually use these, because I made these about a year ago, like the original, just with scraps and things that I had at the house, and I've been trying to use them. So my goal today is to do that, and I pulled out some more of these, you know, things that I've cut off of things. I've got words and phrases, and so I just thought I would kind of film it, see where it goes from here. I have no idea, but if you have any ideas for me, I think they're going to become ephemera for junk journaling. I may use one of these as a cover, and actually a cover to a junk journal, which is what I was playing with here. I was thinking, oh, this would look nice as the cover, like this would be the front half, that would be the back half, for, you know, journaling, faith journaling or whatever. We'll see. I have no idea where this is going to go. Not sure if I'm going to like this angle, but we're going to do our best. So this is an 8.5 by 11, and I just flipped it over to mark the 5.5 spot, and that's supposed to be right in the middle. Let's check again, because I don't know that that looks exactly. No, it's 5. That's why. All right. Good to measure twice, cut once, right? So I meant to mark it right here. And I'm not actually cutting it, but I'm going to fold it. I'm going to score it along here. So that I can fold it. Because this is cardstock, and then the papers on the other side are also pretty thick. So I'm just going to kind of give this a score. There we go. I like that. Okay. So I think that's only going to be able to hold like one signature, because I, you know, may have to put a little something around the outside there. But now that I know kind of where this is going to be the center of that, I can kind of place that about there. I think will be the cover of that. But I think I want some fabric to go underneath it, or I don't know. We're just playing right now till I figure it out. Oh, that's too much, but we'll see if we like this or not. No, I don't love this one at all. Let's see, what else have we got? I mean, we do have this, but I wasn't thinking. This is like, I don't know, party decorations or something. And I had gotten them to go with another thing that I was working on about 2 years ago. So obviously there's all these that come in the kit or in the package that I didn't need. I didn't use them all. I feel like this is not exactly what I'm looking for either. I think it's really kind of light. I think I want it to be something. Like you can't even tell it's, you know. I mean, I guess you can kind of, but not really. What if I like bunch it up? I don't love it. But something needs to go behind that. I'm just not sure what. Maybe like a cheesecloth or a doily, or maybe I have some more over in my drawer of fabrics. I've got, well, I mean, this would probably be nice on the spine, actually. Oh, it's kind of big. I don't know. I would put just a little piece of that. Ooh, I like that. What do you think? That's kind of pretty. But if I did that, then would I still need? I mean, I still feel like something needs to be here under this. No? But if we did that, it's going to look different on the back. So I need one that's just like a ribbon. I think this is not exactly what I was thinking. No. No. I mean, maybe cheesecloth was what I was thinking. I mean, I think that is what I want. I'll just lay it out there and see how it looks. I mean, I do like that better, but I still want to reinforce the spine with something. All right, let's do it. Let's just commit to something. Right? Okay. So that goes there. You can still kind of see our words under there, which I do like that. Then I would cut some of that off. Okay, I do feel better about that. That doesn't solve my spine issue here. What I want to, so I do want something fabric. Oh, what about this piece? This looks like it was Christmas trim. Oh, that is pretty, but does that compete? I mean, I do like that a lot. And then can I still use this though? I mean, I think so. Might have to turn that around. Because we still want it to fit right there. What do we think about that? I like it more. I mean, does that make it look too busy? I mean, this is going to be folded. Decisions. Or do we just do that? If you guys are telling me I can't hear you, this is not very helpful. Let's see about this. How is this gonna, if we fold this now? That looks pretty. It's gonna have to be under it. I like that less. On top. Nope. Might have to be under, won't it? I'm just gonna have to make a decision and go with it. So let's just glue it before I change my mind. All right, I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac because this is fabric. And let's see, how far do we think it's gonna go in? Okay. I also feel like maybe I need to put some right here. I'm going to glue this side down and then worry about the other side. because I need to make sure I allow for the bend, the fold. We're just going to set it right about here. There. Ooh, it's velour. I like that. Oh, I'm going to need some more under there, maybe. This is some pretty good glue. It's some of my favorite. It quick dries. Okay, so now I'm going to glue it down folded so that I have enough room. So it's not like too tight, you know. All right, come on, glue. I'm not used to talking to myself while I craft. I mean, strike that. I'm used to talking to myself when I craft, but it isn't like to explain all the steps I'm doing. It's more, you know, talking to myself about which decision I want to make, which, you know, embellishment I want to use. Okay, so now we're going to just kind of there. Like that. Now I'm going to trim that off, which and decide if I need, look at that, I still got a piece to use. If I need to kind of glue that end down a little more. Yes, I do. Well, dries really quickly, which means I need to get one of those things. One of the crafters that I watch, Gail Augustinelli, she sticks a pin right in there and helps it stay clean and the glue not gunk up there. That probably needs to be my next thing. Find one of those. All right. All right. I have committed to that. Now, how do we want to put this? See, I still kind of want to put this cheesecloth under there. Now that we've got that on, let's just see what we think. I mean, I can do that. Okay, let's definitely gonna want to trim some of that off so it doesn't get in the way. And just gonna hold that there. Add a little bit of that. And this was a piece of a card that was gifted to me. I have friends that give me some of their junk to reuse. It's not junk, you know, for junk journaling. They know that I do crafts, and so when they're done with their greeting cards or birthday cards or you know, they give them to me to cut up. And so you know, it's amazing the kinds of things you can find on, if you know, look, besides words and, you know, flowers and all kinds of things. I do like that. There we go. So I now have a cover. You know, now that I look at it, I should have stitched my signature in there before I put the cover on. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. I'll just use something real pretty to go there. So I think that's all I'm going to do right now on camera. You know, if I do this as a series on my YouTube channel, or maybe I'll just come back when it's done. I'm not sure. But anyway, thanks for letting me start another junk journal with you.